When you think about spring, you might think about blossoming flowers, the sound of little birds up in their nests, or the smell of freshly cut grass. Well, when I think about spring, I think about market updates. So in light of recent breaking news, I wanted to make a video that went over everything. The Bank of Canada and what's going on there, as well as the Fraser Valley, in particular Langley, and how the market's been doing over the last 30 days. So whether you're thinking about buying or selling, my goal is just to give you enough information to make a decision on whether right now is a good time or if you're better off waiting. Just a quick recap of what happened in the Fraser Valley in general. Sales in February were up 43.5% compared to January, so last month, and then they were half as many as last year. So last year's February 2023, sales were double what they are now, which was just under 900, and that would have been the peak of the market. New listings in February were also up about 5.7% compared to last month, but they were 48.2% lower than this time last year, which was again the peak. February had 7% more active listings than January and 16.3% more active listings than last year. And this is probably the most important part, is that for the first time since April of 2022, we're seeing a slight gain in prices, which signifies that the market might be stabilizing. In comparison, the Langley detached market had a 22.2% increase month over month and a 43.9% decrease year over year. There was also 18% more listings month over month and a 57.3% decrease year over year. Active listings had a slight increase of 6.7% month over month and hardly any difference year over year. Looking at the benchmark price, detached homes in Langley were up 0.4% month over month and are still down 20% year over year. In the Langley townhome market, sales again up 72.7% month over month, and similar to detached homes, were down 45.2% year over year. When it came to new listings, there were 17.1% more month over month and 45.4% less year over year. And again, not a huge difference in active listings year over year in comparison to, a slight increase of 3.7% month over month. The benchmark price, again, slightly up 0.1% month over month, which is still better than zero or negative. And year over year, townhome benchmark only down 7.2%. Langley condo sales were up 14.6% month over month and down 49.5% year over year. New listings up 17.3% month over month and down 32.6% year over year. Active listings up 20.5% month over month and up 46.3% year over year, which is the largest change in active listings when compared in the three categories. And the biggest change in benchmark price was 1.5% month over month, whereas there was an 11.5% decrease year over year. The most popular neighborhoods in February, according to sales ratio in detached home category, was Brookswood with a 55% sales through ratio. That means almost 50% of all the homes listed in Brookswood sold, followed by Aldergrove and Willoughby Heights at 30%, Walnut Grove at 25%, Langley City at 22%, Campbell Valley at 20%, Fort Langley at 21%, Murrayville at 18%, and Salmon River and the Otter District being lower than 12%, meaning they are in a buyer's market. The hottest neighborhood when it came to condos and townhomes was Salmon River, considering there's only one condo that falls within that category, and it's 67%. So 2 out of the 3 listings in that building sold. Followed by Murrayville, which also has a lower amount of condos available with 60%, Walnut Grove with 52%, Fort Langley with 43%, Willoughby Heights with 32%, Aldergrove with 27%, and Langley City with 19%. Langley City, the only one in this category to be in a balanced market, and Willoughby Heights being the only one in a true seller's market, considering they host most of the condos in Langley. Overall, what we're seeing is definitely the market picking back up. Multiple offers in every category if the home is priced well, but not seeing the crazy over-ask offers that we were seeing this time last year. considering we're seeing a slight increase in prices month over month, that the market is just going to shoot up like it did last year. Moving into the later months of spring, if we see more inventory hit the market, I could definitely see the overall prices to come down, even though the Bank of Canada just announced that they're hitting pause on rate hikes until their next announcement in April, which shows they're staying true to what they declared in late January. How I can see that affecting the market is buyers who were on the fence because the rates were getting too high might be considering now starting to look at homes. That doesn't mean that buyers will be flooding the market necessarily, but at least if more listings hit the market and we still have this medium level of demand, I don't see prices continuing to fall like they have midway through last year. So if you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me. If you want to keep watching videos like this one, just click right here. YouTube knows what to recommend to you next. And if you want to follow me along as I make more market updates, neighborhood tours, and give you general information about Langley, click right here and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.